Guys, what profession would you not date? Welcome to Reddit Rundown. Today, we will share again one of the top relatable topics on Reddit's Ask Men page. Influencer. Been there, started out fine, but as time went on, their influencing became more popular. Ended just being dragged around to take pictures or videos. The free stuff or events were good though. I remember one time at a gig she was live streaming it and someone tapped her on the shoulder saying, "Oh my god, I'm watching you right now." Like for real, you're at a gig watching someone live stream the same gig. What is wrong with people? As I resisted being the live and photographer, the relationship went downhill as I didn't support her. I did, but let's be real. We never spent any real time together that wasn't broadcast out to the world, and I hated it. Never again. My brother dated one. She was nice, well-dressed, and I really liked her content, so I was all for it. Until she invited me for brunch once to get to know each other better. It started by her being an hour and a half late. Not a great start. Her phone started ringing the moment she sat down. I spent the rest of the ordeal listening to her talking on the phone, taking pictures of her and holding her phone while she made videos. We barely even talked. Then her credit card didn't go through. What a mess. I still like her as a person, but I couldn't see myself dating that kind of lifestyle. Edit. I'm amazed at the amount of hate y'all have against influencers. Same, man. I dated an Insta girl and it was unbearable. The crazy need for validation was off the charts, as were the emotional outbursts. I love taking images for a memory bank, but constantly taking pictures is so irritating and pulls you out of the moment. It just feels so fabricated. Your comment about being a live and photographer was spot on. It's also incredibly embarrassing to be on vacation and be forced to do mini photo shoots constantly, just so they don't have a tantrum. When I realized that she was void of a personality, I left, and my life improved significantly. 1000x this. I'm a zoomer and all, but nothing could possibly put me off a woman quicker than her revealing she's mixed up in the whole influencer culture. I want someone who's there, experiencing life with me, not staring at their damn phone 90% of the time. Not to mention the public lifestyle in general, which I really am not a fan of. And most of all, I'm sorry, but every single influencer girl I've met, and I lived in LA for a long time, so I've met a couple, has had an insufferable ego, and generally just not very much to them. Manager for influencers here. It actually really depends. Insta models or Twitch streamers that are like because, haha, loud is funny are kinda terrible. But people who make tutorials about something mundane like gardening or have a cooking channel, while still not ideal, they are acceptable to around. Voobers are surprisingly great at work or life separation. I definitely agree with you guys on your average influencer that does pranks or Insta models or OnlyFans type character. But there's plenty ladies under the influencer umbrella that are actually super pleasant to be around on a day-to-day basis. Streamers cuz they get their fix of attention and exploding on camera, so they potato out after, at least some of them. Anyone who thinks their MLM scheme is a profession. They're called small business owners. My wife has a friend that does Beachbody on demand and sells Shakeology. When my wife was pregnant, this friend of hers insisted that the shakes are superfoods packed dense with nutrients. If she wanted a healthy baby, she should buy the shakes. Mind you, she has no children and has never been pregnant. My wife politely declined. Dated a girl for about 2 years. She went to some MLM seminar along with her mom without telling me. I got home from work, and she told me all about it. I knew from the first sentence it was bees, and tried to explain it to her. She refused to believe anything I said, and even went as far to laugh at the fact I didn't believe her. They convinced her she could retire within 5 years. I broke up with her a few days later, not just because of that, but it really just threw me over the edge. I'm not happy about it at all. It just made me depressed. Not a profession, but my ex played handball. Whatever she threw at me always hit. Lawyer. It's too scary when we break up. I was seeing someone who studied law at uni, and when we had our first argument or disagreement, she came prepped with a notebook full of her arguments and what I'd said that she thought was wrong. Made me feel like I had to be super careful about anything I said around her, but it didn't matter because she broke it off after that first argument anyway. Lol. Somebody else in the medical field. Have done it before, and you end up just bitching about work till it becomes redundant. I'm dating a male emergency nurse, except I'm a senior med student. We still talk shop, but it's interesting how different our perspective is. Despite being in the same room with the same patients, our experience is completely different, like we live in parallel universes existing at the same time. It's also pretty cool to see how our jobs complement each other. But by far, the biggest bonus is being able to talk to someone who gets it, who gets excited by the cool stuff, commiserates the bullshit, and empathizes with the tragic stuff. I once dated my boss. I don't work there anymore. I've dated a few coworkers throughout the years, and I wouldn't recommend. Boss is just next level, yikes. Did you ever have boss fights? Did you ever make it to the next boss, or even the end boss? Palm readers, aura readers, psychics, witches, priests, and especially mediums or people who talk to the dead. Divorce attorney. I don't want to be sitting in the courtroom knowing damn well she's got connections and will ruin me, till I have nothing left. Hell nah. Plumber. I'm the only one laying pipe in this relationship. I wouldn't date any. My wife would kill me. Sex workers. Then, again, I don't think they would be interested in me. Drama theater people. Dated a girl who was a singer in multiple plays or shows. She was more dramatic in real life than on the stage. I dodged a bullet with that one. A teacher, and it's not because they're not lovely people with big hearts and lots of passion to do what they do, but the teaching profession, from what I've seen through my friends, is soul-sucking. You take it home with you, you don't get paid nearly enough for what you have to do. You're never appreciated for what you do, and it's likely to never change. That's a lot to take on. Helping somebody shoulder that kind of pressure for a lifetime is just not something I'm equipped to handle. I hope it gets better for y'all. This is Reddit Rundown. If you are new here, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thanks for watching.